Chapter 8, Mission 8. Going back to the dreadful Wale, you've eliminated most of Duke Luca Abel's key accomplices. Talk to your allies about the Duke before departing for the Grand Palace.
Duke Luca Abel tore down the original palace in Karnaca, his birthplace, in order to build a lavish structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. It's said to be a sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego and sense of princely entitlement. But whatever the Duke has done to his nation happened while I was Empress. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Also, I rewrote history as I...
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
I'm gonna trap her inside the heart. That's what I got from that exchange. Travelogue, I'm not gonna read it because we just played it, but let's go ahead and add it. So, wrong. An answer from Wyman. My Emily, your courier is only giving me scant minutes to write back before he leaves for your secret location. I'm in tears that he won't give me the location or take me along. But I trust you. I don't know if it's fair to be this angry with you, or if I should instead cry tears of joy knowing you're still alive. It seems that Morley is on the verge of going to war against Bristol, and the rumors from Dunwall are grim and strange. We've heard about soldiers made of metal, women commanding the trees. None of them did that, but okay. And whales gathering in the harbor, singing their songs in reverse. I hate the whole world for being between you and me, while we should be holding hands. Please be safe, or I won't know what to do. Wyman. It is yet to give me your last name, Wyman. I'm pretty sure I read a letter that you're going to betray me. But also that could just be a red herring. To make me think Wyman's going to betray me. Why is it so... At some moments, it's... That's a lot of rats on here. At some moments, the, it moves fast when I go to turn. Other moments, it just stays normal, and I don't know why. But I have rewritten history, and Megan's arms should be fine now. I think that's what happened. It's been a couple of weeks since I last played.
It's taken this long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
Yes, I regret my affiliation with the young Duke, but his father and I were close. It was my hope that Luca would eventually grow up and learn that his actions as ruler of Serkonos have very real consequences.
He could always count on the backing of Dunwall's finances and navy. Maybe without that, he would have developed a healthy respect for the people of Serkonos. Fear of the executioner's block has been a fine motivator for many a ruler.
Once the Duke falls, it's my hope that we can build something better here. Something more representative and inclusive.
Okay, I think Eremos is here now? Maybe? And my voice is giving out a lot lately. Because I've just started playing. Like, it's not my first game of the day, first recording session. But my throat is already tired of talking.
Duke Abel spared no expense on his new palace. It's tacky if you ask me.
Duke Abel uses a body double. Look for the palace vault. Okay.
Byrne wanted to be High Overseer. A gangster could never be trusted to run a city. I wonder what Aramis Stilton can accomplish now that things are different.
And all I remember is she told me to spare the leaders. So I haven't killed any of them, obviously. But he's locked in a safe. He's a vegetable. She vanished without a trace. And these two are working in the mines. So there is no one left in charge other than Aramis. Is that what you meant, Doctor? Because that's what we got. Yeah, Megan got her arm back. Okay. I rewrote history enough. Megan got her arm back. And it's still kind of a loophole. Okay, he did take it away. Okay.
Now we're going after the one who started it all. The Duke himself. I forgot the thrill of it. Planning drop-off points and picking the approach. Thinking about the best ways to kill somebody who lives behind high walls. But with the excitement, there's a black echo that comes back to me for what I did at Dunwall Tower. If anyone deserves killing, though, it's Duke Luca Abel. I've loved a number of women, and even a couple of men. But I've never loved anyone like my Deirdre. After I left home, those first years on the streets, she's all that kept me from the bottom of the river. I could sleep on a pile of garbage under a leaky awning as long as she was there with me. Sharing a tin of potted meat or a bottle of brandy that we nicked during the day. The Duke and his little brother came through Dunwall. And Deirdre and I got in their way as they stepped out of their fancy coach. The Duke goaded his brother, calling us wharf roaches. And it was the brother who swung the stick that killed her. Splitting her skull, there were wooden gazelles on top of the coach. And I snapped one off and drove it into his eye, as deep as it would go. Deirdre was already gone. Dead as a doornail. Lying in the muck, staring up at the gray Dunwall sky. On the run after that. I was hunted by the City Watch and even members of the Grand Guard up from Serkonos. People looked at me like I was cursed, spitting whenever I got close. Everyone knew I'd bring trouble. Even the gangs. The Duke's brother has been dead for a long time. But now's my chance to get back at Luca Abel for setting him off against pretty, young Deirdre. Nothing nothing was the same for me after they took her away.
That was a very, not awkward as in the content, awkwardly recorded, because you could tell that they recorded it and then they stopped and then they recorded it and they stopped. Maybe they were trying to go for pauses, but you could just clearly tell that it was not done in one take like how a normal person would record an audio recording. All right. Megan. Yep. Hold on. Now that you have your hand, can I see it? Just trying to see if you've been blessed. The Grand Palace.
Are you ready for this?
I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile, and I've got a lot to think about after all this is done.
Anton?
I hope I've been of some help to you. It's good to feel useful here near the end of my time.
Aramis?
It's not widely known, but the Duke has a body double. The man is the spitting image of Luca.
Okay. So I gotta find the real Luca. Because I changed history, you don't even know that you'd lost an arm.
Should we head toward the palace?
Yeah.
Ready.
The Grand Palace. Self-serving and corrupt Duke Luca Abel rules Serkonos and orchestrated the coup against you. Enter the Grand Palace to find and eliminate the Duke, who protects himself from assassins with a body double. You must also locate Delilah's spirit, the only means of counteracting her immortality.
At the palace, the Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
It's remarkable that people tolerate the Duke.
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall, full of toadies sucking up to me, stabbing each other in the back.
Poor Empress. I could see those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept. In the flooded district.
I know you grew up hard, Megan. I used to wander Dunwall with my face hidden. But when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaka's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
Alright, find a way into the palace, but as always... Oh, he's got kind face. As always, I'm going to get the runes and stuff first. There appears to be... 5? Only 5? I guess we are getting near the end, so there's going to be less and less as time goes by. Let's go ahead and drop our saves. Probably going to be a little difficult to know which ones to save on. Drop one here. We have 3 dust districts. Drop one here. I still wish I could have my power out without having my weapon out.
Guard catches on to us, or maybe rightful owners come and pick it up.
What's the delay getting it to the shop? Bet you afraid we'll get caught?
The guy that runs the shop is nervous, but if they just let us move it straight off the boat. Now, I got a friend over at the shop. Been running protection for black market shops for years here in Karnaka and over in Colorado. So there's basically no risk.
What's your friend's name?
That's a secret. These guys deal with me and nobody else. Job security. So many people trying to get away from Karnaka now. But where are you gonna go? There's money here, even if it's dirty.
Just seeing if there's any reason I would want to get in here.
First one to admit when I'm scared. And there, I said it. I'm scared. Something's up.
An audio thing, okay. Excuse me. Neither of you have the key.
Like I ain't got enough to worry about. Now they say there's someone on the prowl.
All right.
Between the flies and the filth, it's getting hard to breathe around here.
Ravina Boulevard.
Hey, you. You seem different. Can you help me out with a bit of coin? You're a good one. You know, there's a place near here, in some rocks behind a fountain. People have always left offerings there. That's where I started having those odd dreams. I don't go there anymore, but you might want to check it out.
Guessing that's an outsider shrine?
Sorcery, they said. They burned my books and they hit me in the head until there were no more visions.
Did I not mark you?
See you sometime.
Okay.
Yes!
No outsider's
Now
crooked
we're
cock.
getting somewhere.
See, I told you.
Damn it!
Oh, no, you bastard.
Let's see what you've got. Oh.
You need something?
That's a lot of ivory. Is that my mom? Doesn't really look like Jessamine, but there's a lot of Luca. Fleet Fighter. Favorite fighting game series, Fleet Fighter. Your movement is not slowed when your weapons are unsheathed. Hey, it's Winslow's again.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Which genuinely makes no sense because that was on an entirely different part of the island.
There's no such permit, Captain. I know the laws in Karnaca.
Laws change. The Duke's given the Grand Guard leeway to create new fees when needed. You know who else had a nice shop? That clockmaker.
Serafina, her shop burned down.
Yeah, my report said it was probably the Howlers. But no one knows how the fire started.
Captain, her brother died in that fire.
Asleep inside, drunk from what I remember. You've got until tomorrow to pay up.
Okay, this is a different shop. Oh, the key is in the pouch. It's not like before where you could just see the keys. Hello? No, that's not a key. It looked like there was a key in his pouch. Gate code. Dear brother, are you serious? How are you able to run a safe and vault business if you can't even remember a simple 3-digit combination? I set the back alley gate code to your birthday, and you thought it was your wedding anniversary. I set it to your wedding anniversary, and you thought it was grandfather's age. What, 3 digits? I set it to grandfather's age, and you thought it was mother's street address. What kind of advice are you giving to your customers for their combinations? I wonder. It's a miracle anybody in this city manages to open one of your safes again after locking them. Anyway, since you leave me no choice, here's the gate combination written in colored ink, which isn't cheap, $2.68. Bring the note with you when you come to my shop. I'll make sure it gets burned. And no, I won't leave the gate open. I can't risk having the curious peek inside at my little business, Cardo. Okay. Apartment seizure. Mr. Marletto, on the authority of Duke Luca Abel, due to an urgent security matter regarding buildings with balconies overlooking Ravina Boulevard and the newly installed Wall of Light, you are hereby required to grant us access to your apartment indefinitely. We ask that you keep a spare key at your shop so the Grand Guard personnel have access to your apartment at all times. This action is necessary to prevent miscreants from bypassing the Wall of Light checkpoint, as directed of Winslow Safes. As director, you will certainly understand our security concerns, and we trust there will be no questions or delay. P. Colgate, 4th Captain.
Sorry, but that's not an area for customers. I'm not supposed to say so, but the Duke's cousin got his safes here.
Okay. It doesn't say trespassing. Doesn't say stealing. Just taking things. I mean, like, hey, it doesn't say I can't have it. It's mine then. As Empress, that's the law. That's the law, guys. I need a 3rd save just to be safe. I completed crack in the slab, so I should be fine.
Settle down, stop.
Oh, what I haven't been looking at, making sure. Okay. Global. No, not global. Playthrough, I mean. No kills, no spots.
Dinner will be in you shortly. Ugh, I hate this wool. It itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
I do think the officer should get extra rations.
Of course, you're looking over here.
2 more months, she says. And she'll leave him.
I can wait.
I'm gonna have to knock you out, my friend.
Who needs more than one safe, you might wonder?
I guess I didn't have to. Oh god, now you're gone.
See? See? I told you!
I don't like the range on the Vision. Again, it's been a week since I played. Over a week since I played. I think 2 weeks? But I'm still used to the first game where the Vision was significantly better. Much better.
As long as you're Is someone there?
No.
See? See? I told you!
Getting somewhere.
Something feels wrong.
Oh, they're both coming down this way. Okay, fine. We'll reload it. And it just shot me into the window instead of up onto the thing. Like, I know it didn't have the arrows, but it still should have at least bumped me into it, and then I can press A and climb and vault up.
Let's see what you've got.
Fine, I will go the long way.
Yes. See, I told you. We're playing dice.
Cool.
Oh, no, you bastard.
Remember to close the gate behind you after each delivery. If you need the code, speak to me directly or to Carlos Marletto at Winslow Safe Company next door. Ricardo Marletto. Keeps turning these off, and that's because I'm holding to put my weapon away. Oh, what was the code? 268. I try to put my weapon away, but it's the same button to turn off my runes. Also, I could have just gone through the vent.
Oh, no. I got the code, but it's back on the boat.
No exceptions. Either you have the code, or I assume something's off. My boss's orders.
Damn, open the door.
You know I will do this. You're wasting time.
Here's a combination for the alley gate. 268. It's the same code that we just got. Don't forget the password either, or I won't open the back door. Next time, dock your boat in a different place. You've started to attract unwanted attention. The Grand Guard have doubled their patrols since the Duke's last decree, so we got to be careful. So that's the key I needed to that boat.
A body here? Huh? What?
What do you mean a
I don't want to die.
body? I think the rats ran over it because I didn't trigger it. It happened right before I reached the bottom of the stairs. So I'm going to look for it and trigger it beforehand.
Open up. I got the code, but it's back on the boat.
What did they trigger?
No exceptions. Either you have the code, or I assume something's off. My boss's orders.
Didn't open the door.
You know I will do this. You're wasting time.
What did they trigger?
Something wrong. A body
What is... I'm not triggering anything. Is it scripted? To as soon as I grab her thing? Or is it literally just these mice triggering something? Something up there blows up. And then she freaks out and calls for guards. What are you guys blowing up?
A body here? Huh? What?
Oh, he blows something up. No, wait, I saw something fly into the room from behind me. Okay, before I restart it again. What happened? Like, I see something fly past me into the window. Or no, maybe something flew out of the window. I don't know. I'm gonna grab her thing, then I'm gonna knock her out. So that she doesn't call for help. Man, is this confusing. Because I know I'm not triggering anything. I couldn't tell if it was the rats.
No exceptions. Either you have the code or I assume something's off. My boss's orders.
Can I save him?
I hear yesterday was quite a night at the palace.
So someone else knocks him out. Or kills him, because she says a body.
We're getting somewhere. Huh? But there was... Where did... Am I going crazy?
Okay.
See you sometime.
So this isn't gonna work then, because... Oh, it's you. Someone killed them all. And broke in. Confiscated merchandise. So it's scripted, because it's going to be like a side quest thing. To the operator of this vessel, this is official notification that your cargo has been seized by the Grand Guard for failure to pay the docking tariffs and other fines you owe. If you come up with the coin, you'll find my associate and me in an apartment just before the Wall of Light checkpoint on the way to the Grand Palace. Look for the target mannequins on the balcony. Better hurry, though. After a period of a few days, your goods will be sold to cover our expenses. Corporal Riviera Ferros. Well, if you kill them all, how are they gonna pay your expenses? Just to make sure. It's not counting those deaths as me. So someone ran down there, killed these two, and then killed the guy inside the shop? Black market's that way.
Who's that?
Sure, he knows
Let's have a look. I'll have a look around. Ugh.
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
something feels wrong.
Okay, I don't know who saw me then. It didn't give me a "you're being watched" notification. Someone did say what's going on here though, but alright, fine. This isn't a side quest thing. As far as, no, nothing's listed here. But also, if they killed the guy to that door, I can't get into that door. And it turned it off
People here
again.
aren't as keen on charity now that times are hard. See you sometime.
Somewhere.
Oh, no,
See?
you
See, I
bastard.
told you. Oh.
Okay. This was the shrine I was told about. Old charm carver's writings. 10th of rain. I found a sailor dead in the street. Dragged her to an alley to check for loot. Don't know what killed her, but it wasn't thieves since her pockets was full of coins and other things. The best was 2 nice pieces of whalebone. I made sure I soaked them good in her blood, just like my mother showed me. Okay. When she had the black bone charm before me. 12th of rain. I took out the black charm and strung it around my neck. Hanging tween my paps. Started carving on one of them whalebones from the sailor, and it's eager for work. Too eager. So I speak to it, calm it. You got to be patient, I say. 13th of rain. Once that whalebone was still, I carved a cursed round one side. Then a sweet tempter on the other. Took me a good long time, too. It's my mother's black bone charm that makes it all work. Got warm to the touch and started to sing while I was working. This new bit of whalebone is sure special. Strong. Fetch a good price from a street boss or smuggler. 15th of rain. My little charm is done. It'll make a gambler drunk with luck. Walk away a winner every time. Though each night spent at the tables, the price is paid. Eyes going milky bit by bit, till they'll all boil up like eggs. So you get more luck, but you become blind? And there's the other piece of the bone. So I was able to make one charm, but didn't make the other. Oh. Our stolen diary. No known heretic seized before his execution. For most, the outsider is nothing but a child's tale. I don't think this is unique. This is just one of the generic books you find around the world, huh? Oh no, it updated, so it might be different. It might be different. When I was young, my mother and I were on the run, moving from one village or sea town to the next, camping in the woods for weeks, always with the cursed overseers at our backs. At night, she told me of her dreams, of the empty place where the outsider whispered to her. Each visit, her craft grew, until she could see through the eyes of moths and unlock a door or window latch from outside a house. I will find this empty place. Somehow, the key to open the void will fall into my hands. In time, I will learn the secret, and he will call to me as he called to her. Call me a heretic for my studies. Drag me to your cold stone cell. Whip my flesh and put me on trial as an apostate. Burn my body to ash, but I will continue to seek the realm which my mother spoke. It is my life's meaning.
Here you are, back among your own people. The palace-born and those who curry their favor. Are you feeling more comfortable, Majesty? Are these the people you want running a quarter of your empire? No? It never seemed to bother you before. Maybe it looks different up close. Maybe here it's harder to ignore the way the people outside the palace get through the day. In any case, I know what you're after. The heart you carry can only hold one spirit at a time. So, if you want to walk out with a piece of Delilah, you better be ready to leave something behind.
Okay. And it was as I said, from what my mother said cryptically, which was very obvious, and Emily couldn't put it together. Yes, you have to leave your mom.
No need to cover your face. I'm bad with names and faces anyway. Are you coming tonight?
Sounds good. Did it? I want to put my sword away. So this was the black market shop, but they died because someone threw a bomb in here and killed him.
face. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
I can't pull that corpse towards me. So there has to be a secondary black market key, because he has a key, but I can't get to him. These buildings aren't connected, though. Note from Petronia. Allison, I'm taking some hagfish broth to my cousin who's been coughing badly for 2 days. If you need to spend the night here, you already have your own key and you know you're always welcome. Please be a dear and don't put your muddy boots on the bed. I'll be back tomorrow morning with some pastries. Petronia Weatherspoon. Why did you stab it into the wall like that? Ouch. The outsider walks among us, the Silver Spike. Here at the Silver Spike, among our many offenses against the Duke's endless decrees, you can add another. Your dear editor counts among his friends several citizens well informed on occult matters. As such, I can share this with you. The outsider is not likely to be forgotten here in the southern capital. Many of the shrines built to honor him have been disturbed of late, as if recently visited by me. That figure of myth apparently walks among us, gathering up offerings. Some leave ruin-covered tokens. You mean rune? Not ruin? Rune? Ruin-carved tokens of bone in the abandoned corners of Karnaca, and others interested in such matter report that yes, those tokens are gone a night later. Because I'm stealing their offerings. Okay. Trust your senses. Do you not taste him in the withered? Sickly crabs you boil for dinner? Don't like that. Can you hear his voice in the hum of bloodfly wings? What else could explain our current plight here in Karnaca? Murder in the streets and firing squads as a response. Such times. Believe me when I tell you, my fingers tremble as I scribble these truths, but I'm willing to continue on for your benefit. Do not be seen reading this printing of the Silver Spike. Burn it as soon as you're done, as you done, and eat the very paper should you see an overseer approaching. Okay. So all that to let you know that I'm stealing people's dreams and wishes. Wiping their asses with feathers? I mean, that's the only conclusion, right? You got feathers next to the toilet? basement here. It's not a basement, it's just street level. Oh, I can just avoid them. Oh, I thought I could go up higher. No. Is one of you, ugh. One of you the person I'm looking for? So you have a note.
Someone looks armed and dangerous.
Yeah, thanks. It's my first day.
Wild mimosas are in bloom. Let's organize an outing. You bet.
My dear little Stefano, your letter frightened me. I think the person who visited you was the outsider. Were his eyes black and oily, like a terrible sea on a starless night? That's how you know. This is warning from Aunt Lucy. He's offered you a gift, am I right? But a strange gift. You think you don't want it, but still you feel that taking it is the only thing to do. And of course, he asked for something in return. Sexual favors is what he demanded, am I right? No. No need to be ashamed, my dear nephew, as I too received his visit when I was your age. Many times he appeared on my bedroom balcony. I was too weak to resist. That's how I was cursed with an untreatable pox. I can't tell you anymore until I see you in person. I hope this gets to you in time, Auntie Lucy. You were not visited by the outsider, lady. I gotta be the one that tells you that. Oh, I didn't realize there were corpses right there because they didn't show up at the beginning of my vision. Yeah. What is that? Yeah, there was a house here. So...
Should we nominate your nephew as sanitation committee chair?
You bet.
Sorry, waiting for that car to drive past. Ooh. There's not actually anything else in here. Just a loot room. Okay, I'm getting close to where the person took the other thing. There's gonna be blood flies in here. Oh, come on. Yeah, that was my bad for not checking the room. Normally you can hear them. I can't hear him. Or I couldn't hear him. But also, the vision's not showing me that he's in there.
Accept my transfer. I've got to get over to one of the other districts.
My thought was he would see that
I've got enough to worry about without
and come walking over. Or he would hear that, feel it, whatever happens with them.
their constant complaining.
Didn't spot me. Though I did have to waste 3 fire darts on that. Yep, in the bathroom. That's where I tend to keep my runes. Dowd. Oh, it's a letter from an admirer of Dowd. Dear Alfred, I received the book, a good find, but I must admit I have my doubts regarding the historical value of the work The Knife of Dunwall, feeling remorse about killing the tyrant Jessamine. As I write, I'm staring at his portrait, and I suspect that Dowd always knew destiny was guiding his hand, firm and unforgiving. Anyway, the book was an entertaining read, so thank you again. Keep sending me all the information you can find about this mysterious figure we both admire, your friend Claudio. And we do know from the events of the first game, which is where it happened, he does regret killing Jessamine. The Knife of Dunwall, which I believe is a DLC that I have not gone back to play. And need to. If I remember correctly, in the first, which I did play recently, he tells you he regrets it. He tells Corvo. Oh, for some reason I thought I need to slide under that. I can just climb over it. Okay, there's two people here. No, before I hit save, let me make sure. And then go back and check again anyways. Alright. I got two more things. She's just out of range.
Are still waging war against the Howlers in the Dust District, despite everything else going on. That's what happens when you've got someone like the Duke running things.
Things are about to change in Canada. I can feel it.
Let's see what this says.
We're packing up the kids and relocating Morley. Bristol's in chaos with everyone fighting over the new Empress, and Tivia's too cold.
Got my A's and Z's. Tell me what you think of me.
Oh wait, I already looted this. Did they also steal this box and refill it?
Think you're funny?
This whole setup is a huge pain in timing windows that ignore the tides, fake boat manifests, and private door codes. Might be easier just to play it straight, pick up and deliver goods. Anyway, so I don't forget it, the code for the black market shop is Zirconin wine is better than Tivian prisons. Idiots.
Odd that he heard that all the way up here.
Hey, what happened here?
Really? That also hit him right in the leg, and he was not affected by it. Oh, wait, where was my last save? I'm thinking it's... Okay, good. Never mind. I thought I was gonna have to re-knock these two out, or re-go through this area.
Really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
Why is there a wall of light protecting the palace anyway? Who's going to attack a man like the Duke?
But still, how do I get in? If...
Are still waging war against the Howlers in the Dust District, despite everything else going on. That's what happens when you've got someone like the Duke running things.
Things are about to change in Karnaca. I can feel it. My husband's been trying to sell our woodworking shop. If we can, we're packing up the kids and relocating to Morley. Bristol's in chaos with everyone fighting over the new Empress, and Tivia's too cold.
So once I get the password, it serves no use because the person in charge of the workshop is dead.
She could be reading the letter right now.
I'm getting
Thinking
tired
about
of the sound of my own voice.
now.
It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
Someone's playing with my nerves.
This whole setup is a huge pain in the ass. Timing windows that ignore the tides, fake boat manifests, and private door codes. Might be easier just to play it straight, pick up and deliver goods. Anyway, so I don't forget it. The code for the black market shop is their Conan wine is better than Timmy's prison.
I gotta wait for him to get to the door.
This whole setup is a huge pain in the ass. Timing windows that ignore the tides, fake boat manifests, and private door codes. Might be easier just to play it straight, pick up and deliver goods. Anyway, so I don't forget it. The code for the black market shop is Sir Conan wine is better than Tivian prisons. Idiots.
Okay, so now I have that code to get into the black market that I can't get into because the guy is dead. Nice.
Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures. They can be kind of pricey.
Note to Lucia Pastor's mother. Mother, please don't be angry and hear me out. I know it's you who's been coming to my apartment to straighten up. I'm sure you mean well, but please stop. Anyway, I've made up my mind to move to the Dust District, which we know we've already met her there. That way I can be closer to those I'm helping, for other reasons that I won't mention now, because of how it might upset you. I'm guessing she's in love with a poor person. Where did I leave off? Anyway, it's unlikely I'll ever return to the Palace District. I'll have someone sell my apartment here along with the furniture. I know this isn't what you wanted for me, but it's who I am. And don't waste any more of your time matchmaking. I do not wish to marry. Okay, so never mind, I'm wrong. None of this is meant to make you feel badly. Please try to understand. All my love, Lucia. My thought was she found one of the poor people she was taking care of. Get the clankers off the streets. We've already read this. And fell in love with them. But her mom wants her to marry a rich man. She does have a bone charm though in her house. Deep grave. Slight chance that gravehounds are destroyed upon spawning? Oh, the dog. I was like, what the freak's a gravehound? The zombie dogs. Ghost dogs. Zombie dogs. No, this is that same apartment. They did reuse it. Yeah, we've made it this far in with no one dead. Let's drop our secondary backup save there. There was a third guy.
Elementally. Q, rescue, and V. Double V, X, Y, then Z. Now I've got my A's and Z's. Tell me what you think of me.
I don't know why you're so... dapper looking. Shouldn't it be instantaneous? Why would he have been alerted? He should have... Oh, that was a civilian. That's why you were looking different. He should have been knocked out instantly like the others guys. He shouldn't have had time to turn around and notice one of them got triggered. Can I get that? Can I get that back? So I didn't even need to come down to this part of the room. It offered me nothing. My final bone charm is that way. I'm still not found out. I guess we'll just go get my final bone charm and then I'm good to move forward. I mean, I've kind of been progressing forward with certain things, but moving on to the main of the quest. I did not need to do that because I could have just walked over here.
Hagfish, river crab.
Okay, but then I'll go back to the black market to see, even though the guy's dead, maybe the code will still let me in? Is this because I robbed one of them in the very beginning of the game? I've only ever robbed one. No, I think I robbed two. No, I think I've only robbed one. Yeah. Apartment seizure. We've already read this. Shopkeeper's key card. Why would I do that when I could do that? Or maybe not. No, wait, what is this? Mystery woman leaves conservatory. We've read that already. That was me. I'm the mystery lady. Oh, hey, I found it. How do I get this? It fell through the pillow. Are you serious? Oh, I can cut the pillow. I don't even know what that one was called. Oh, and I missed it. See, I don't even know what that is. I didn't know I could cut the pillow, so I thought it just screwed me over. Wish it would mark the new ones down as new. Bitter blood? No? I thought it had a B in it, but I think I have all of these. Yeah, I have no clue what it was. One, two, three. Okay, I was like, well, I wonder what the code's gonna be to get into your safe. He is kind of a dimwit, right? Unlike his brother, who runs the other one. Oh, that's on the other side. Oh, this leads straight into the Grand, so I can get into the Grand Palace. I don't even have to do anything else. So I'm gonna drop the save here. And I'm gonna go back to the black market. I was gonna say blacksmith, and I was like, there's no blacksmith. So I think I got everything. Better than Tivian prisons. Plus, I also never turned off the wall of light, which I would also like to do.
I don't like that. Someone there?
Alright, I'm gonna let them look at me because it's fine for now.
Story at the officers' club later.
If there's anything inside, then I will obviously.
Time to die, little girl. You should. You won't get away.
If I can get inside. Those are guards. They're just shooting at you because they're terrible people. If I can get inside, then I'll reload the save. Yeah, so because they kill this guy, I can't get in. So I learned all of that code for nothing. Because I would have to know before I come to this spot. I would have to know that I need to go to that other place. But they killed him immediately, every single time. So I don't know if that's something that's just guaranteed to always happen, or if it's a choice I made that caused him to get killed. But at least now you know how to get inside. Who did they kill? The rich person? I don't know. I'm gonna reload my save. That is a little annoying because I don't understand why he died. Who kept killing him? But I don't want to replay through the entire mission just to get into the vault or the that room, because there's no rune in there. There's no no bone charms. It might have a plan, like an upgrade plan, but other than that, like, I don't have a motivation to sneak into there. So So the only other thing would be turning off the wall of light. Do I really care about doing that? Not really. Where was it? I will, but it's the same thing of, like, I don't, unless there's something up there, I'll just reload my save back to here, so it's fine. I don't anticipate there being anything of worth.
I think something moved.
Pretty sure.
People here hard to see you sometimes.
See? See? I told you!
It'd be really nice if there was a way inside of here. Yeah, it seems like it's just money and then a note inside of this safe. So I'm not missing out on anything other than whatever that note says. The rat could just get up in there. I could use possession and possess the rat, but it's fine. I still don't know why he kept getting killed. Who killed him? Oh, yeah, the guards killed him. But, like, it doesn't make sense. The guards killed him. He's the only one who can open the door. So, as the player, you just can't do anything after that point. So what's the purpose of it? Because in order to get the code, the guards have to kill him. No, again, I guess they wouldn't. If I did... Is this not the right one? It's not the right one.
I don't feel safe anymore.
Come on. This one. I don't anticipate anything unique up here either. it's just the two.
No, no, no! That's what I wanted.
Like how they boarded off that bricked up area. Okay, yep, there's nothing else special up there, so I'm just gonna, head back. Stretch. It's a good thing I left this window open, because now I don't really have to reload my save. I can just... curve the bullet. Alright. Go to the Grand Palace. It's the same. We have 4 more. 5 more. Two guards here. Doesn't seem to be any other guards at all.
Feel her presence.
Well, I got a present for her too. There's the hidden passage, there's Delilah's spirit, there's the Grand Palace. Now there's 6. A second ago there was 5. Alright. No kills, no scene.
Maybe I can find another way to neutralize the Duke.
Replace him with his body double? That'd be my thought. What? Terrible at their job. Also, they were the ones having the conversation, but I was too far away. I didn't hear it. But apparently the Duke keeps the vault key on him at all times. Shut up. And the Duke doesn't smoke, but the body double does. Huh.
Maybe I should just work a double shift, so I don't have to listen to him tell me about how good it was under the Duke's father.
It must be nice to be on the Duke's payroll.
Like a stocking without a leg, that's what. Worse than nothing.
It seems the Duke has some of the Jindosh Clockwork soldiers.
So I thought there was another one inside. It ended up being a Clockwork Soldier. I was gonna link all of them before I knocked them out. But no, it's a Clockwork boy. So I might as well just knock these two out now.
It must be nice to be on the Duke's payroll.
Duke's quarters. Just letting everyone know, avoid the Duke's chamber today, including the entire 4th floor. His Eminence is in a pissy mood. Give him some space and stay out of the elevator. Lieutenant Rosa Marquez.
Met a girl from Morley. Our love ended poorly. I spied eyes from...
Palace District is under new orders. The Grand Palace has issued several security measures, effective immediately, in order to control access to the palace and surrounding areas. These strict new measures apply throughout the entirety of the Palace District and include revised rules for apartment and property seizures, which will no longer require prior notice or approval. Additionally, citizens are asked to have their papers ready when approached by any member of the Grand Serkonan Guard. Failure to do so will now carry the weight of on-the-spot tariffs and even potential jail time, warns the Grand Palace.
Playback for detection registered.
Then I met a lady from Tibia.
The machine is experienced
something and happier.
At this point, the clockwork.
It seems the Duke has some of the Jindosh Clockwork soldiers.
Oh, a freaking dude walked up the stairs. Of course he did. Okay, I technically don't need to knock these two out, but I need those notes. Goes. You're gonna hear him. Those were dirt bikes, not people's unnecessarily loud car engines, but still. Wait. Okay, you're still there. I was like, it changed it. Don't do that. Don't change things.
It must be nice to be on the Duke's payroll.
Don't change things.
Why would he say that? Makes no sense. Anyway, I'm not the one who did the kissing.
Oh, there was a third guy right over there sleeping. Okay. I need to get the runes and stuff first. And then I can worry about doing the story stuff. So let's make sure we're good. Pop a save. Try to get through here. It's on its way. Is there one on both sides of the room? No, just a giant
It seems
snap.
the Duke has some of the Jindosh Clockwork soldiers.
Giant snapping turtle. A sleeping rich person. And then there's the elevator. And then there's a hound down there.
This playback indicates some detection without certainty. Okay, the machine has detected something. When this plays, check central rotor.
Note to the kitchen staff, see to it there's more caviar. Last night it was gone in an hour. Also, a guest complained that the usual accompaniments were arranged sloppily, and that there were too few of those little round crackers to accommodate the crowd. Tonight, I expect even more guests than at yesterday's gathering. We celebrate all this month in honor of Delilah, and so we must have good wine and plenty of it. I woke up this morning with a sick head because you served such a poor vintage from the backwater valley east of Sagunto. Good wine never gives me headache, no matter how much I drink. Another thing, tonight we must have those tiny shrimp rolls in oil and some good cheese from the Northern Isles. And no more... Why is Isles capitalized but Northern isn't? And no more pestering me about cost of shipping delays. I find the discussion disagreeable.
I've always hoped to see the other isles. I've heard the wages in Tibia are twice what we make here.
Weeks of puking up hardtack on a ship just to freeze your ass off at some port? Besides, we make more here in Karnaca with on-the-spot taxes.
Oh, come on. Why did he... I'm not crouched. I was like, why did he hear me? I'm not crouched. I'm standing. But even then, he can hear the squeaking of the mice. Would he not just think it's a mouse? I feel like he would just think it's a mouse.
I don't care what's going on. I'm
had to
gonna
hiccup.
concentrate on my duties.
Yeah, I'm crouched now. Crouch down. No. You didn't give me a chance to crouch down. Okay, we're now at the bottom of the stairs again. Gotta remember. When these two just for some reason walk over here.
I'd always hoped I'd see the other isles. I've heard the wages in Tibia are twice what we make here.
Weeks of puking up hardtack on a ship just to freeze your ass off at some northern port? Besides, we...
What the? Come on. Stop. Why did he turn? He had no reason to turn around. He was looking at a shelf. It's just the two of them in this room.
Besides, we make more here in Karnaca with on-the-spot taxes and fees.
Why are you turning around? Keep looking at the shelf. Fine, I will waste a sleep dart. He has no reason to turn around. I mean, in a logical reason, yes. You would hear someone getting choked out behind you. But this is a video game.
I've heard the wages in Tibia are twice what we make here.
Weeks of puking up hardtack on a ship just to freeze your ass.
So now I gotta waste another sleep dart. That I shouldn't have to have wasted. I don't think they should have been turning around at all. Oh. Okay, well, they're still just unconscious. So this is the hidden passage. There's the button. But I need a key. But at least 2 of the things are down here. The other ones are all upstairs.
It seems the Duke has some of the Jindosh Clockwork soldiers.
That person is out.
It feels like we're living in an age of wonders. No plague, no war, no taxes. Right, people. New machines and new ideas. We eat the finest foods and we're guests in the Grand Palace.
The old woman living in the alley behind my
I told him he was too skinny. Told him he wouldn't last a day. Poor kid. Why do I always have to be right?
Machine is running at low speed.
Person just underneath the barrel.
Huh? Who opened this door? Maybe the wind or something.
Whoever was talking is not showing up on my thing.
Don't look so disappointed. It's not about merit. The inner circle is packed with the Duke's pets.
Lickspittles. At least I'm not one of them.
Exactly. And think, when all this fighting over thrones is settled, the Duke's going to need men to take charge in the Northern Isles. By this time next year, you could be in charge of Windown or Freyport.
Where even the most desirable have skin like pale slugs.
That's what the brandy's for.
Who are you talking to? Okay, there's another note right there. I think I'm still good.
Why should I trust someone who hides their face? Whatever you need, I can't help you. I can't do anything for you. You'd better run. come back.
What was that? Okay, but I already knew that. Because it's marked on my thing.
Leave.
I don't care what's going on. I'm going to concentrate on my duties. I'm no hero.
I don't even like to hear them talk. They're called lower class for a reason. Low, lower, lowest. Oh, the smell.
Okay, I need to see if this guy's smoking. He is. This is the body double.
I think something moved.
Who's she to say I didn't deserve the promotion? She wouldn't know. It hit her in the head. In fact, maybe that's just what she needs.
What's going on?
What?
Okay, or not. Got it. That's cool. So there's at least 2 guards in there.
An entire shipment of whale oil tanks just gone. Taken right from under their noses.
I do think the officers should get extra rations. We work harder. And we come forward. I should think that's just obvious.
It's 2 less people for me to worry about.
An entire shipment of whale oil tanks just gone. Taken right from under their noses.
Note for Captain Sandoval. I'm an engineer, sir, not some kind of magician. If the fountain of the Grand Palace was built at an uneven grade, how am I supposed to keep it from flooding? How do you expect my crew to stop the ocean itself? Duke Abel wanted another entrance to his precious vault, and we warned him that was a bad idea, given the foundation. So, not fountain, it was foundation earlier. So now, every time the storage room and the external passage flood, we're called in to fix the problem. This is a fundamental structural problem. The Duke's house, as it were, is not built on a solid foundation. Julia Nomia.
Idiots.
Just you over there? Yes. Am I good? Am I good to go? Security reinforcement. Deploy additional guards to the Duke's chamber as his Eminence will stay here tonight. Got it, so we know for sure he's here. We already knew that, but there's going to be extra guards in his office, so don't choose that path. I don't have to. And now we know there's a safe here as well. And this is a torture chamber where they were chopping off someone's hands and fingers. Alright, it's a rune, so I have to get inside. Well, I'm wanting to get all the runes and stuff first, but I don't really think I can, because they're all in locations where story stuff is going to happen. So, there's a rune here, there's a rune and a bone charm inside the room where Delilah's spirit is. There's a bone charm inside the room with the doppelganger boy. That's 4 of the 6. There's one over there that I still don't know how to get to. And one up above.
I can't do anything for you. You better run.
Leave me alone!
You've been warned. I'm going to call for help.
Someone!
What? Why?
Someone protect me! Anyone!
Okay, well, before I reload it, Fruit Thief. 4th Corporal Chen, I don't really care what you do with this fool. Elias, whatever his name is, he's a thief. But all he's done is steal some of the Duke's fruit. Most of it rots anyways, since the Grand Palace gets about 10 times more than it needs each week. Give our sticky-fingered friend a beating, humiliate him in some way, or just make up a fine that he's got to pay. Makes no difference to me, Captain Sandoval. He looks dead.
This won't take long.
Okay, let's reload. So that's not story stuff, but I still would like the note, but everyone's frickin' going crazy over me walking around.
Oh, the look on his face. Well, who was he expecting? The Empress? What a fool.
I should have connected you to that lady before I knocked you out.
Should we take our guests out for mushroom gathering?
I am tired of all this hullabaloo. I pay good money to make sure things like this don't happen.
Damn it! Count me in. Yes, yes, yes!
You made your bed and you'll have to lie.
Damn it. I need to pee.
I don't make my bed, am I?
Yes.
What would you say to some unusual gossip over dinner?
No, you bastard.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm thinking of having. All right, here we go.
This can't be good for their brains. Okay, who are you? I didn't put you here. You're dead. So someone killed a maid, and left her dead. There's still him and his 2 guards, and I need to get the 2 guards out of there without making him aggroed so that he's willing to talk. What do you keep telling me mission clues? Got it. I already knew those 2 things. Okay. So, I'm gonna throw a glass in the hopes that this person's gonna come out here. Preferably alone. Oh, okay.
When gonna see me on the ocean when oil.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
What's going on here? You don't stand anyway.
You can't stay hidden forever.
What do you mean? Oh, because they're wearing helmets, so I guess it bounced off their faces. Okay. That's the only logical reason I can think of. They're wearing a helmet, so shooting them in the face didn't do what I needed it to do.
Who opened this door? Maybe the window's something.
Okay. So the way this should work is I should be able to stun or take them both out. Because that's how it works. They shouldn't have toughness of any kind. Just get darted, drop to the floor. There we go. So yeah, it was just because I shot him in the head. The helmets actually are helmets. pretty sure that should just be turned off now, right? Okay. And because we're still good, I'm going to drop the other save here.
Credit for my painting. It laughs with his friends at how bad mine are. Bastard.
Is there an arc of light in here? Like, I'm hearing the electricity. I turned this off.
It laughs with his friends at how bad mine are.
I don't see an arc of light anywhere. Though I do hear it. But this is an alarm, and it's turned off. There is an arc of light. It's right there. It doesn't show up on my vision.
I'm not the man you want. I swear it.
It said I could talk to you.
Don't do it. I have nothing. Nothing of my own.
How do I talk to you?
Please, let me live. I'm just a pawn in all this.
We have Shadow Embrace. Shadow Walk lasts longer. Okay, I don't know why I cannot talk to him. Got another clue.
Leave me!
So I'm just gonna load from before I scared this guy. And I'm gonna go upstairs. Like, I'm clearly missing something, because it's not letting me talk.
Takes credit for my painting. It laughs with his friends at how bad.
So, like, the biggest issue is I want to get all the runes and stuff. But as I said, everything is tucked away. Like, with a person.
You have no right to be here, stranger. Leave at once.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Leave me alone.
What's going on here?
protection's sake.
I'm hungry.
Nothing here. Let's have a look. Have a look around.
That's gonna count as being seen, right? Yes, even though it's not an enemy, it's literally just a frickin' civilian. There's just so many people and they're so scattered about. I just want to know what I need to do to get this guy to talk to me.
Did you say you could hit him in the head? Or that you could avoid hitting him?
Too drunk to remember. I'm not moving anymore, so maybe I... Don't look so disappointed.
I don't recognize you.
You shouldn't even... Oh, God, there's people right there. Why is there literally people everywhere? I can't travel anywhere in friggin' stealth because there's people all over this freaking castle.
It's not about merit.
Like, fuck off. I'm busy.
It's not something bad. Maybe it's nothing.
Okay, now I got another journal clue. Someone mentioned they're delivering food. And I don't want to just start knocking everyone out, but like everybody is getting in my way. I'm trying to find the best way of doing this without killing everyone. But that guy, he was smoking. He's clearly the correct guy. He's the one I have to talk to. But how do I identify them? Because it says I need to identify first.
Leave me. I want to be alone with my thoughts.
Okay.
It's always been a place of strange luck for me. My poor brother died here. But that's where I met Delilah.
Which guy are you? And how do I identify which guy you are? What's the clue other than smoking Because I'm pretty sure that first guy I found was smoking. Pretty sure I heard him talk. Where did he go? There's a microphone here. Where is he?
As long as I do. My family built Serconis. After I'm gone, it serves no purpose.
I still don't know how I'm supposed to figure out which one of you is which. Is it just sitting here and waiting till one of them smokes? Because I thought I saw the dude downstairs smoke.
Whatever they say. Whippings don't intimidate anyone these days. Faces and fingers, that's where to work.
See, my only other thought is basically cheesing this and putting him to sleep or killing him. It'll then tell me which one he is, and then I just reload my save. But that just seems cheap. Like, that's just a dumb way to have to do this. But at the same time, it's not telling me which person you are.
One day we'll bridge the Isles, and there will be an end to seafaring for good. No offer to bow or kiss my hand?
I could say the same.
A mystery. Let's have it then. Who are you and what do you want?
So you're not the real Luca Abel, because you don't know who I am, whereas the other guy ran when he saw me. I think you're the Duke's body double.
Listen, I think you're the Duke's body double. You can't have any love for the man. I'm here to end his rule, and I have an idea you should hear.
Ah, you're perceptive. You figured it out.
It occurs to me that you might make a more agreeable Duke than Luca Abel. If I wanted to depose him without having to slit his throat, do you think you could convince people that you're the Duke?
It's a good plan. Simple, but devious. I like it.
this opens the Duke's vault.
So was that an agreeable thing? Because he's obviously walking over to the microphone, right? Nope, this is the real Duke. Oh, come on. He should have been shocked and stunned. So I'm gonna reload that. When I talked to him and then he went down there, when he touched that, he should have been stunned long enough for me to knock him out. Instead, he just immediately was able to swing at me. This isn't how I wanted to do this. I thought there would be a better way of figuring it out, because I kind of already figured it out.
Who are you? I'm intrigued. No offer to bow or kiss my hand?
I could say the same.
A mystery. Let's have it then. Who are you and what do you want?
I think you're the Duke's body double.
Listen, I think you're the Duke's body double. You can't have any love for the man. I'm here to end his rule, and I have an idea you should hear.
Ah, you're perceptive. You've figured it out.
It occurs to me that you might make a more agreeable Duke than Luca Abel. If I wanted to depose him without having to slit his throat, do you think you could convince people that you're the Duke? I bet this opens the Duke's vault.
So I knew the one downstairs was the fake one because I saw him smoking, but it wouldn't let me call him out as being the fake guy. How do I identify? This is the real Luca. But what lets me identify the real Luca? Note to Grand Counselors. Esteemed Counselors, I won't be able to attend our gathering tomorrow morning, or should I say in 2 hours. I'm going to bed now, but I'm confident you will know what to do about the curfew decree. Buy more walls of light. Give the Grand Guard greater enforcement latitude. Ban all popular committees, whatever is required. But I want you to start thinking about something else. I have no doubt we'll soon bring the infamous crowned killer to justice. Our true Empress Delilah wants the trial to make history. Prepare all the details. Bloody exhibits and demented witnesses. If I don't cry while reading the prosecution speech, you're all fired. Duke Luca Abel. I think I need to have him attack me first.
When I first met with my inner circle, I saw nervous faces. Even the boldest were afraid, wondering if we'd live to see another feast. Now Serconis is ascendant, but this is a story that began long years before. I knew Delilah when I was only a boy, and even after she was lost, dead, and gone from the world, her memory burned in my mind. Until finally I began to hear her whispering, calling to me from the void. Telling her story of growing up in Dunwall Tower and the half-sister who cheated her of her throne. Then she told me there was a way to bring her home. Delilah. Beautiful. Immortal.
She's one of those things, currently. Oh. You did good, man. Better than I would do. See, I'm thinking I have to have him attack me. Then I can knock him out. But now that he's currently knocked out, I might be able to go down to the other dude. maybe he won't run from me now? Okay, I have a key, but it doesn't open this chest. Stilton and Abel to discuss Miners Fund. Aramis Stilton, silver mine owner and advocate for workers, has called for a meeting with Duke Luca Abel to negotiate the creation of a new fund to benefit the victims of mining accidents. Currently, no such fund exists, and injured miners are simply let go from their positions, expected to find other work despite missing limbs, blindness, and other serious impediments. The meeting will be the third such for the two, with so far not much agreed upon. However, Stilton says he remains hopeful that the health fund will be established and well funded before the end of the year. Petition project. Dear Armando, I love your idea for a petition, so I wrote it up at once. Of course, the Palace Grand Guard refused to take it, so it seems that, as Luca's political decoy, so we know the name is Armando, you're the only one who might be able to bring it to the Duke's attention. This is asking a lot from you, but if it succeeds, the petition could make a tremendous difference in Karnaca. Here's the letter. Duke Luca Abel, as you know, the silver mines have been pressed beyond capacity, resulting in constant danger for the miners and completely contaminating the surrounding district. There is, however, a possible solution, which I hope you will consider and put your support behind. I am preparing a petition asking the wealthy individuals who profit from the silver trade to accept a plus 20% tax on silver that will be applied to improving the lives of the miners and their families. Eventually, the increased silver prices will also reduce the demand on the mines, slowing the dust falling on the Bautista district. I would be grateful if you would agree to this, or to the first signatory on my upcoming petition. With high hopes, Lucia Pastor. So is that what I need? A motivation?
It's too hot, the bath's too cold, my vest has a wrinkle. Do it yourself then if it's gotta be so bleeding perfect.
Still idling? Take this opportunity to back-charge second coil.
Still, I don't know what I'm missing to convince you, my guy. Yes, there is a bone charm or a rune nearby. I get what you're saying. I think I'm just gonna grab all the runes and stuff at the end of this one, because trying to do them beforehand just ain't working. Okay, let's go see if we have what you need, my friend. But I don't have to kill you. Wait, why are you... If you would just aim it further, Emily, so I could shoot over to the other side of the room. It has a long reach, sometimes. I don't know why it can't just be consistent. Or why he's already scared? Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid?
I'm not the man you want. I swear it.
Yeah, so why can't I talk to you?
Don't do it. I have nothing. Nothing of my own.
how do I identify which one is which? It's this one is the good one. He's the one that was smoking. Why can't I talk to him? What's missing?
Takes credit for my painting and laughs with his friends at how bad mine are. Bastard.
So he has the cigar in his hand. Okay, I'm gonna save over that other save where I'm up in the office.
Would marry me. No offer to bow or kiss my hand.
I could say the same.
A mystery. Let's have it then. Who are you and what do you want?
So I have to get to him soon enough so that he doesn't run away and cry. That's the issue here. Okay. So I knew who he was from the very beginning. He just kept running away and crying. So I think you're the Duke's body double.
Listen, I think you're the Duke's body double. You can't have any love for the man. I'm here to end his rule, and I have an idea you should hear.
All right, you've figured it out. But if you're not here to assassinate the Duke, what do you want?
It occurs to me that you might make a more agreeable Duke than Luca Abel. If I wanted to depose him without having to slit his throat, do you think you could convince people that you're the Duke?
That's bold, I have to admit it's crossed my mind. If people believed that I was actually Duke Abel, and that he was the political decoy, we could have him committed for lunacy. We could convince everyone that the Double's finally lost his mind, and believes he's the Duke. I've spent years perfecting my performance. But there's a catch. He's got a medallion that I need. Even if I sound convincing, which should be the easy part, his Grand Guard officers will ask to see the medallion as proof. Luca never puts it aside.
All right. It shouldn't take me long. Once it's done, I'll be leaving the city. Soon after, I'll send instructions from Dunwall, and I'll expect a great deal of flexibility and cooperation on your part. There's still time to pull Serkonos back from the edge of the cliff. We can undo the damage Duke Abel has inflicted.
I'd like that. But I'll guide Serkonos in the ways I see fit for the people here, not as the hand-chosen puppet of your empire. If you agree with that, just render the Duke unconscious and bring him to his chambers. I'll handle the rest.
Okay, and the Duke's already in his chambers, so that part's fine.
Don't raise an alarm. You've got to keep things calm for this to work.
Okay. Okay. So now everything's fine. I just had to approach him without him crying. And running around and hiding. And it was most likely this is what was triggering it, because as soon as I step forward, that goes off and then he runs and hides.
Don't look so disappointed. It's not about merit. The inner circle is packed with the Duke's pets.
Lick spittles. At least I'm not one of them.
Exactly. And think, when all this throws is settled.
Okay, I can't get back in that way, so I gotta go around. I don't know why I said I can't get back that. I couldn't get back in that way anyways, because I reloaded a save and that door is relocked. So I have to go around no matter what. And now that this all works, it's so much easier. always something simple. Okay, and we were warned he had multiple guards, but he doesn't. I don't know why I'm describing this. You should dismiss them.
Never-ending paperwork. What's the point of being my father's son if I have to slave away like this?
Is he gonna not dismiss them? Last time he did it because I went into the restroom, so... we'll give that another go.
Leave me. I want to be alone with my thoughts.
Werewolves, just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
Alright, so his guard should leave. I knock out the guard, knock him out. Then I can loot all of the stuff, and then I can leave. We'll grab Delilah's soul, and then I can... He didn't move last time. Stayed in one spot. Okay. Everything's good. Do I just knock him unconscious, or should I talk to him?
Dunwall's always been a place of strange luck for me. My poor brother died there. But that's where I met Delilah.
This must be...
No offer to bow or kiss my hand?
I could say the same.
A mystery. Let's have it then. Who are you and what do you want?
Listen, I think you're the Duke's body double. You can't have any love for the man. I'm here to end his rule, and I have an idea you should hear.
Ah, you're perceptive. You've figured it out.
It occurs to me that you might make a more agreeable Duke than Luca Abel. If I wanted to depose him without having to slit his throat, do you think you could convince people that you're the Duke?
I first met with my inner circle, I saw nervous faces. Even the boldest were afraid, wondering if we'd live to see another feast. Now Serconis is ascendant, but this is a story that began long years before. I knew Delilah when I was
Before I move you,
and even after she was lost, dead, gone.
I gotta loot the rest of the stuff in this room. Because I probably can't really get back in here afterwards. Okay, so where is everything at before I move on? So one of them I got next to the one guy. Two of them are in the basement. So I should be fine now. I should tell him to order his guards to wait outside, so that I have free roam to walk around the palace.
That's it then. Now it's up to me. I'll take the medallion and call them.
I'll be watching. Break a leg.
Don't worry. I've spent years mimicking this asshole. Captain Almeida, come at once to my chambers. There's a problem. Quick, hide up there. Yes, Captain. Please arrest this clown. Seems that he took his role a little too seriously. Get your hands off me! He served me well for years. We'll never find anyone else who so bears my resemblance. Take him away, Captain, but be gentle.
I think I understand, Your Eminence. We'll handle it.
What? This is outrageous. I'll have you all skinned alive and set in a salt bath. If only there was something we could do for him. I suppose all those years pretending it was me, that eventually took its toll. No! Stop! I am the Duke of Serconis! You can't do this!
Dr. Hypatia at Adamire will know what to do with the poor man.
Okay, there is a huge flaw with this. If he doesn't smoke and you do, you're gonna reek of cigar.
I'm still trying to get my head around this. It's incredible. It'll be dicey for a while because I may be missing a few details.
No, I think you're the best choice here. Okay, so now I just need to go through, get all the bone charms and stuff, and then I can go to the basement. Alright, let's see how well this is gonna go. So I have one right there.
When this plays, check central rotor. Make a note. Remove this playback after the final field test.
I'm hungry.
It's just her. No.
Once they say something's amiss, then I just can't get comfortable.
Who is that supposed to be? Delilah? My name on their lips. I think that's Delilah.
Kieran, sir, we were confused by your most recent response. The Duke was, well, he was furious. He sent me to interview you about your progress.
One of the maids took me for a walk. We dug beetles in the park with shiny green shells.
I don't understand, Mr. Jindosh. Working with Anton Sokolov, were you successful at lowering the cost of Clockwork Soldier production? The Duke is expecting a reduction of 80 to 90% based on your own estimates.
She let me keep a few of them in a jar. I pulled off their legs.
That's interesting. Let me remind you, as Grand Inventor, you've been given everything you requested. But with that comes a responsibility for deadlines, an expectation of progress.
Wait, I remember the undertaking you're talking about now. Yes, yes.
Excellent. So what can I tell the Duke?
I had a visitor, I think. Or maybe they came for Sokolov. It's hard to recall the details. Anton wouldn't help, but I was close to finding a way to... The difference engine is inscribed in copper along the concave surface of the inner head mechanism. Wait. I can't. It slips away. The beetles we found today, I'm going to give them all names.
This is useless. What am I going to tell Duke Luca?
Okay. So he's still in there. He's not completely lobotomized. I still don't think I should have lobotomized him at all. He should have been able to work for me. First Captain Safe. Sir, I escorted the proprietor of the Winslow safe shop onto the palace grounds and into the Grand Guard barracks yesterday evening. He mucked about with the safe in the first captain's office, and now the combination is set to 361. Rosa. Because I did need that combination and forgot all about it, so there it is.
Take this opportunity to back charge second coil.
That's gonna be, I need that for a rune also, so it's a good thing I found it. There's one in this next room. Still good? We're still good. Delilah's chambers. Okay. They didn't see me, right? No.
What was that?
Okay. Delilah's diary. I painted the ocean today. The clever tide left messages in froth and detritus on the rocks. The waves used a secret language to synchronize their efforts. If I could learn to speak as the waves do, then I would have a powerful ally. And why should I not learn the language of the ocean? Those years in the void changed my senses. Now I perceive things others cannot know. I have a strong desire to paint my niece Emily Caldwin, bound to a burning pyre. I'd match the reds of the flame with her insufferable mouth, her spoiled, sullen pout. Maybe I will begin sketches soon. Maybe I'll grow bored with the notion. Luca continues to use Karnaca as his playground. I'm pleased he is unrestrained by the petty restraints of society and so-called etiquette. I am only beginning to understand the ways I've changed. But my Duke is the same as he ever was, since he was a boy. Wonderful to be so carefree. If I could, I would move on Dunwall today, but there is no better movement than the anniversary of Jessamine's death. Our approach will be masked by the other visitors from across my empire. And there will be a certain symmetry that historians will no doubt find most satisfying between my sister's death and my own ascension.
I wonder who that was.
wonder who what was. You shouldn't freaking hear me in here. I just think it's the maid. Shivering silhouette. Enemies miss more often with ranged attacks. You are more visible to enemies. So, who would want that? What a photo.
If the old Duke could only see this. Wasteful expense, wanton flesh.
And such terrible wines. At least he knew better than to serve Tivian with hagfish.
Joke if you want to. Our new Duke spends more in 1 month than his father spent in a year. Old Theodana Sabel was tight with the coin.
Why worry? When the war is done, we'll have it back tenfold in tribute. This is the Serkonan age, my friend. The age of Luca Abelli. Enjoy it.
The old Duke.
Yes, the old Duke was careful.
Okay, I still want that note that's over there. I don't need it, but I want it.
What was the bet again? Did you say you could hit him in the head? Or that you could avoid hitting him?
No idea. Too drunk to remember. Anyway, he's not moving anymore, so maybe I killed him.
Or maybe he fainted. Let's bet something else. See if he wakes up when you hit him in the leg.
Sure, my man.
Well, I was gonna drop and knock him out, which I don't even know if I can do that to civilians?
Oh.
Nope. So you get for killing a civilian in my kingdom. I mean, he doesn't say unconscious, but he also doesn't say dead. But, those two didn't see shit. Just because he stole some fruit doesn't mean he had to die. That one is dead. Okay. So I need to get back into there, which is directly ahead of me. Oh, I don't remember what the code was, though. It was 361.
Wild mimosas are in bloom. Let's organize an outing. Of course. Splendid idea.
I missed this, apparently. Oh, it's the same... Wait, no, it's not the same note. It's a different note. Grand Guard safe. Captain, Mr. Morletto from the Winslow Safe Company was able to reopen and regiment safe. We had to try different combinations for over 2 hours. Anyway, now we'll finally be able to distribute this week's pay. Morletto advised us to set the combination to something the on-duty officers can remember. He suggested we use something like the average pay for a retired veteran. But I don't think 000 makes a very insecure combination. I just chose something else and left it written in the Duke's office. Okay. So if I would have read that, I would have known that it was in the Duke's office. Alright. The last one is there, and then we descend. Go out the door, close the door.
This playback indicates some detection without certainty.
You do if you were the Duchess of Serkonos or some other ruler, the Queen of Morley, or even the Empress?
More of what I already do. Screwing, eating fine meals, smoking the best haverweed. And when I wasn't doing that, I'd be by...
What?
I won't lie. That silver pipe he was smoking the other night, it made him tremendously more attractive.
Must have a talk with the cook. That did not taste anything like pigeon. It's beyond embarrassing. I won't be able to have another dinner party for at least a month.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. You've been warned. I'm going to call for help.
You have to understand.
Okay, so is this person dead? Yes. That is the second dead person I found at the party. I'm guessing someone strange. So this is the fornication chamber. So someone got carried away and killed her while in a heat of passion. The other one, I don't know why there's a dead maid in the other place.
Damn it, I need to pee.
That should be it now. Everything else is downstairs.
General detection state.
Wait, why are you here? Why is it here? It was upstairs. Why did it come downstairs?
Idling. Commence lens refocus. This playback indicates some detection without certainty.
Why is it here?
Some kind of trouble? In this part of town? Honestly, why can't they keep all the riffraff in a separate place?
It's just to create.
I'm tired of all this hullabaloo. I pay good money to make sure things like this don't
That silver pipe he was smoking the other night, it made him
Unnecessary difficulty. That's the only reason that they put the frickin' robot there. It didn't need to be there. It was upstairs.
Got to ask her where she had her silver embroidered jacket made.
It saw me for a second, not enough to make it want to walk downstairs.
It's impossible to get good help these days. Sometimes I think I'll just do it myself. But then again...
And it's also just standing there.
Reintroducing graphite. Increasing oil tank temperature.
God, I can now open the doors while in shadow form, because I couldn't do that before. So that's why I thought it was an issue, but no, I can open them now. Now it's just getting past the hound. Getting past the hound without getting seen. When I thought all the hounds were linked to Delilah, or Ashmore. Chandra. So I know it's there, I just don't know where it's at in there. Or maybe it's not a hound?
Let's see what Duke Bell keeps hidden away in here.
I guess it wasn't a hound that I was seeing, it was the soul that I was seeing.
Delilah Copperspoon.
Hardiness. Maximum health is increased. Yeah, I did close the door. So it's basically what we did, but the opposite. And they didn't take into consideration one, they didn't take into consideration my father, who would probably be there, but it put me there because that's the character I'm playing as. But they left out Megan.
This must be the Duke's vault.
See, this would have helped me with that other question. They're all colored. Right? Morley was green. Dubovka was purple. Dunwall is blue. Karnaka is red. Where's the fifth one? Bristol. Bristol doesn't have a color. So Crystal would have been white. I'm guessing that rune is down in the vault. Am I missing something? I'm gonna save it here, because if it's not, I guess I already did save it here, but if it's not in the vault, then I have to reload and find it.
This is the thing Ashworth made to hold Delilah's spirit.
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
It hasn't detected me, right? It has. Okay. Again, with the vision, it should be longer. I didn't know there was a robot in there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have just walked into the room. I knew something was gonna happen. I figured it would be Delilah and not a robot. Because the robot... Simple fix.
Increasing oil tank temperature.
Oh wow, it died from one.
Why would the Duke keep this old thing?
The bone? Or the effigy? One robot down, and I don't think I've been detected. I thought I heard a second, so let's see. I am hearing a second one, but I don't know if that's outside.
Playback indicates some detection without certainty. exploration grid.
So there was another one. Waiting for me outside. Okay. I need that other rune. But don't know where it's at. But I should be able to just do what I gotta do here first. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna do what I gotta do here first, and then if it forces me out of the level, I have a save, so I can just come back for the rune.
This is the thing Ashworth made to hold Delilah's spirit.
Collect spirit.
This is it. You must release me from this dead vessel. Only then will you be able to trap Delilah's spirit.
I don't know how I can do this. You were all I ever wanted.
I stayed as long as I could, trying to guide you. The world is better for your influence.
Be at peace, Mother. I will honor you, always.
I love you. And this is the final thought I carry into my abyss.
So it's done. Now to take Delilah's soul back together.
What is this? The heart of my half-sister? Only her flesh remains.
Maybe Delilah's spirit was holding it together.
Jessamine is gone at last, faded into nothing. Her reward is peace. You will never gain back what you lost here. You are alone now. I'm your only family. I inhabit two impossible places at once. A prison of dead flesh, after a prison of bones. You will take me back and die at my hands.
No, that's it. You got nothing else to say.
Extra diagnostic playback loop. Still alive. Take this opportunity.
Okay, if we knew there was a private dock, why didn't we just go there in the first place? Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'm still trying to figure out how to get to this rune.
So let's
What's
see.
going on?
What was it?
We've been playing every day for weeks now. All of this to entertain a statue?
Sorry, you're just trying to do your job.
Wonder what I'm dealing with.
Did I imagine that? No. Hey!
What?
Who is...
You didn't come through the door. You just spawned in. You were not standing there. There was no one else there. It literally just spawned another person for no reason.
We've been playing every day for weeks now. All of this to entertain a statue?
Someone said the Duke believes Empress Delilah can talk to the statue.
Well, if he's trying to pull...
Okay. How do I get down to that room? The elevator. I never bothered with the elevator.
Looked like, I don't know, but I saw something.
That's gotta be it. I forgot all about there being an elevator.
Come on! I don't have time for games.
Cool. It's getting so hot right now because it's gonna rain, so there has to be a hot and a cold. But like, it's fucking hot, dude. This is Delilah's room, right? Or is this his room? This is Delilah's. Okay. So it has to be the elevator. Okay. I want to see what they all...
Something feels wrong.
I don't know why an elevator moves and they immediately think someone's messing around.
Wonder what I'm dealing with.
Why would they not just think it's the Duke using his elevator?
What? I'm about half sure there was something going on. Next time.
Is
What
there...
was that? I hate this wool. It itches like mad.
I don't even like to hear them talk. They're called lower class for a reason.
Did I do that? Why is there just a pile of
And the smell.
people? Did I do that? Yes, okay, I did do that. Okay, it gave the red indicator, but I knocked him out. Why? Where is this stupid rune? I've been to the bottom. I've gone to the lowest floor. There are no hints or tips from any of the notes that I read that are like, hey, by the way, there's a thing in the bottom you should check out. So I guess I'm just gonna give up on that. Nope, found it. It has to be here, right? Yes. Did anything tell me about an abandoned storage? Honestly, I don't remember being told there was an abandoned storage. Oh, they did say something about flooded area. That he blew up something. Okay, so that was my hint that there was a flooded area down here. But it's supposed to be connected back to the vault. And it was. I just didn't notice that that was breakable. Okay. So I'm done here. I believe I've cleared my path. It's getting hot. I'm gonna take a break.
There. Now to wait.
Is that Megan? It says over there. How does she know to come here to me? I didn't signal. Nothing signaled. Was I supposed to get on this rock and wait? I fell through the rock, so I'm bugged. So I have to reload it again. It auto-saved on inside of the rock. Because of course it did. Okay. And I have the rune? Is this a save while I have the rune? It took away my heart.
Jessamine is gone at last, faded into nothing. Her reward is peace.
I have the rune though. Alright. What do I do? Okay, I'm gonna drop the save here. And I guess I'm gonna jump across the rocks because I can't just get into the boat.
Now to wait.
Here she comes.
You survived the Grand Palace.
So, is that it? The fall of Karnaca?
From now on, the Duke will be guided by better stars.
Back to the dreadful Wale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
Yes, at long last. To take back the throne and find a way to save my father.
Ready then?
Take me back to the ship.
Take me back to the ship.
All right, as you want.
If this back entrance was here and not guarded, why didn't we just take the back entrance in?